Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea. If you're new here, if you're not new, welcome back. I appreciate you coming back. You are the realist. Yes, my name is still Chelsea. If you're new, please do subscribe. I would appreciate it so much. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is at I am CCsuarez. I am also that across all social media, TikTok, Twitter. I'm the most consistent on Instagram. I am the spiciest. I'm like scorching on TikTok. Also, feel free to join my Reddit community. We have almost 1,000 little dumplings over there in the little dumpling club. So that is crazy, honestly, absolutely crazy. If you'd like to watch any of my other commentary content, go ahead and click right up there. It'll say boop and you can just boop the boop and you'll be able to watch all of the things. Merch is linked down below as well, along with, like I said, my Reddit community, a bunch of other creators that I love, my PO box, my CCsuarezmakeup at gmail.com email address if you would like to upload any cringy things for me to react to up to Google Drive, and then go ahead and give me access to it or like share it with me, and then that way I'll be able to access it and react to it. And today we will be watching one of the most professional Monat calls I've ever seen in my life. And absolutely in my life. Just the epitome of professionalism. And no, of course I'm not being facetious. Not at all. It's not going to take me, I want to say, 3 days to edit this because I have to censor all of the F words. No, of course not. Why would I do that? What? Crazy. You were crazy. Why would we do that? Yeah, that's actually what's happening. So let's go ahead and watch this. The person who sent it to me, they titled it Swearfest. So I'm already not excited. All right, before we do get started though, make sure that you do like, make sure you comment, and make sure that you are subscribed and that you have notifications on. I would very much appreciate that. I will probably love you forever if you do that. And yeah, let's get into it.
Hello friends, I don't know why the that happened, but my phone's so anyways guys, welcome to Open Call. Let's start this again. Let's try this again. I'm going to have Hannah on here today, which I'm hyped about, and hopefully I'll be able to hear her because my phone's but this is going to be super duper fun. So yeah, let's get
a little note for editing, Chelsea. I'm actually going to leave this part in so y'all can see what I do when I film. A little note for editing, Chelsea. Do a little swear counter, okay? At the top somewhere, do a swear counter. Also, I feel like this girl got her teeth fixed. Last time she was yelling at us, her teeth didn't look this big and nice. So I think she got her teeth fixed. Good for her. Good for her, because last time I was watching something of her, it looked like she had like a snaggletooth. Maybe she didn't, and maybe my brain's just making that up, but...
Hannah on here, and then I will explain Open Call, what we're doing here, my vision behind these lives. Hannah, let me tell you this, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna cry. I don't know how to work technology, so that's always fun.
Did we do it?
How? I literally can't hear you. Everybody else can hear you. Dude, what is going on?
That's so weird.
Does anybody know how to do this? Does anybody know how to work alive? Is it me? Do I have something wrong with my... You know what it is? Do you know what it is? Do you want to hear something funny? Does everybody want to hear something really funny? My phone is connected to my mother AirPod. I'm actually just the stupidest person. As soon as I thought of that, I was... Guys, honestly, everybody hop off. I don't want to mentor anybody ever because I'm actually stupid. Give me... Speak for everyone? Hi! Hi. Yeah. Hey. Okay, so for everybody hopping on, I'm actually dumb. Like, I'm actually, like, just seriously not the sharpest tool in the shed. So it was not a problem with my phone. It was the fact that my was still connected to my AirPods. So I actually shampoo. I'm going to be canceling myself. I'll be deleting Instagram and passing away for personal reasons. So thanks everyone. This is like actually my last day on Instagram. You'll never see me again.
Why is it that big of a deal? Like there have been many times where I've like started a call or something, or even like a live stream, and the audio was connected to, you know, something else, and I've had to be like, oh God, hold on. But then I'm not like just doing like self-deprecating humor for like 45 minutes, you know? I don't know. This seems strange. Also, are her teeth too big for her face? I feel like they are. I hope she mentions this, or that she's mentioned it on her Instagram, because last time we saw her, she had a snaggletooth, and now she doesn't, and now it looks like she has giant dentures. I don't know how to feel.
I'm going to go join the Amish, because that's apparently where I belong. Oh my God, I hate it here. I hate it here. I really do. So yeah, that goes to show you how much skill and knowledge and just, you know, book smarts that you need to really do Monat. That really goes to show you. Not only do I not have a degree, I also really can't even do that.
It's not book smarts. Your phone, your Bluetooth was connected to your AirPods. It's not that big of a deal. Like,
so that's great. That's awesome. Anyways, hello, Hannah.
Hello. Honestly,
Okay.
I wouldn't be alive with you if something
I
wasn't hilarious.
go right. Like, I don't want it to go right. When it goes right, like, it's off. You know, like the box is off. If it goes wrong, I know what's up. You know what I mean? Then I'm like, now we're rocking. You know, it really sets the mood. It sets the tone. But yeah, dudes, guys, hi, welcome, Hannah, to Open Call. This is awesome because I just want to give. I think that you know as well as I do. I want to give people the backstory on like what Monat is to you, your experience. I just want to get so many people's experiences and put it in one place because I've seen so many mixed reviews on this company. I'm like, brother, I know so many people that do this for so many different reasons. And you know what? It didn't start like this, but it's honestly becoming like not people that are at the top of the company. Like, I'm talking to real people really making it work in this company. And like, why the do we do this? There's obviously, like, when the bitches are making millions, like that makes sense. I know why you're selling shampoo. That makes sense. But why do the people that are not at the top, why do we keep going, and what's our experience with that? So we're gonna get into it. Hannah's the best, guys, because she's gonna give you the real tea. Like, if you want the real tea, like, she's not gonna at you. I don't even know if you know how to at people, so that's fun.
you keep going because you're brainwashed to think that you actually are gonna be part of that 0.001% that is going to turn it into something profitable. That's it. You could have just stopped the call right there.
So this is gonna get a little wacky and wild. I'm excited. Hannah, my first question for you, my favorite question, is what made you decide to join Monat, and was there any hesitation before joining?
Well, like you, I said no many a time. That's why I really connected with you. I was actually really scared of you at first, and then I was like, oh, she said no a bunch of times too. I said no so many times. And the reason that I joined was Liv, and I know that was your reason for joining, honestly. I saw someone who was doing this business in the way that if I were ever to do it, I would do it in that way.
Yeah.
In an authentic, genuine, service-based way. Because I, like, on my potentials call with Liv, I was like, I hate this, this, and this about how people run their businesses. And she was like, too. I was like, oh, okay. So, like, do you want to
literally?
Because I was a client. I was her client. I loved the products. I was one of those annoying clients that just wanted to be her friend and was like, look at my hair.
Dude. But that's how it happens. And I find that people don't understand how simple it is. My biggest thing that I've been trying to say on every single thing, and I think it hits home, is just that when this business is a money opportunity where you think you're going to make real money really, really quickly, it doesn't work. And that's when people get into the whole idea of like, but I'm spending $250 to sign up to this business and therefore it's a scam. I'm like, you don't get it. So let's not do that. Please, God, don't see it. If you're seeing it as an investment into a business opportunity, stop. Because that's not the point. It is the products. The products are the business. So VIPs, that's my favorite way for people to join the business, is when they VIPs first. Dead ass. I want my VIPs to all be market partners. I think they're dope because it makes the most sense, right? If you're already using the products, then it's like, yeah, why the would I not do this business? I'm getting a better discount on products, and I get to run a business. Then it's not an investment in your life. You're literally just like, no, I want products, right? Because people sign up fee. I'm like, there's no sign up fee to Monat. It's buying products for yourself. If you don't see value in Monat products, please God, don't join Monat. Sorry but that's the tea, right? Like, that's really what.
No, absolutely. And I had 2 of my VIPs upgrade in the past.
So there's no sign-up fee. You're buying products, but there is a sign-up fee because you can't join without buying products. You have to pay to join. You can't just click a button, sign up for free. So we're off to a great start. We're 6 minutes in and it's already misinformation and bullshit. Also, it is thundering and lightning outside, and it's about to pour. So just so you know, I'll try to cut out the sounds, but again, it's kind of a vibe, so I kind of don't want to. Also, I just took a shower and did a deep like mask, restructuring mask from Fanola, and blow dried my hair. So that's why I'm wearing it straight, because it would usually be like wavy or curly or something. But she is all natural and so straight and beautiful right now. So thought I just wouldn't mess with it.
Months because they were loving them. They were seeing amazing results. And I was like, well, worst case scenario, you get a better discount.
Why the did you not do that?
Literally.
It really makes a ton of sense. No, it's so true. So yeah, no, I agree. Kind of the same sort of thing for me. I was not a VIP first, and I honestly wish that I had been, because when I first started in my business, I found that it was challenging to find my footing, because I was really trying to go at it out of the from the jump. Now, thankfully, I did see results with the products from one wash, and a lot of my VIPs do see results from one wash, but the results that I've seen over the past 2 years have built my client base like you wouldn't believe. So I wish that I could have told 2018 lives, like, don't stress, trust me, your client base is going to build naturally when your hair looks like this and your skin looks like this, right? Like, it's just going to happen naturally. My next question for you, what was it like when you first joined? Like, on the other side of that leap, can you explain and kind of help people visualize what they're getting into? Because I think that that's people's real fear, is like they've heard horror stories of people coming in and there's no training on the other side, or they're asked to cold message, or they're given a script, or they're told they have to post and be on all these calls and all this sort of.
She says when your skin looks like this, but if you are actually like looking, she has so much texture and like acne from here down. And this is not me shaming her skin or anything like that, but it's false advertisement. You know, they're using all of these skin blurring filters, or you know, it's bullshit basically. So, and some people at the top too, like they actually have like hair that's like my length, and then they have extensions in, and that's bullshit.
Like catty group chats, even like, can you explain what your experience was on the other side of that jump?
Well, right on the other side of that jump was a boot camp call that I spoke on.
You're so right. Oh my god.
So basically what happened, and I need to tell this because I think that this just shows perseverance, because I had to change my market from UK to US before I could sign up. So I had to get on customer service. I was on hold for like 30 minutes, and I was like, it's about to be boot camp time. Can I just like hop on? It's like, it's gonna get done. But like,
really, the audacity of this girl to say like, my skin looks so good, but and I really don't want to come off as a bitch, but it's like, girl, I'm looking at your skin and it does not look good. And I know there's going to be some people who were like, oh, you shouldn't talk about their like physical characteristics, but it's like, no, she's like specifically with this, using that as a sales tactic and misinforming people and doing literally false advertisement when you're selling all these products or promoting all these products, not necessarily selling them, but you're promoting all these products and acting like they work so well and it's so perfect, yet her skin does not look good. It looks really bad. And I wish y'all could see it, but I have to blur their faces. Which really, their faces are blurred enough from the filters they're using.
So I hopped on boot camp. I wasn't even like, I hadn't pressed submit yet. I didn't like talking on boot camp. I don't know. I'm like, I'm technically, but like, I'm a talk and it's great. Right. That's so yeah, so that basically happened. I also put myself in the negative on one of my cards trying to transfer money, because I had like 200 over like 2 different accounts. Right. So I was like super broke when I came home from Scotland. Yeah. So I had to use my mom's card. Like literally 3 hours after boot camp, I was like done. But like, if anyone has trouble signing up, don't quit before you sign up, because if you're gonna quit, I'm gonna tell you my story and you're gonna feel like an asshole.
Dude, literally. That's actually really funny, because when I went to join, I didn't realize, like, I was so ready to get going right after I called Liv. I was like, 100%. I was so like anxious to get started. I was like, this opportunity is way too holy so I just wanted to join right away. And I had to use my mom's card too. Like I was like, I didn't even have, I had 2 over limit MasterCards and like no money in my bank account. I was like, that's a joke. Like I didn't have a job either. I was literally just like,
This is horrible. So not only did they put themselves in like like more debt with it because they're spending money on it and they haven't made any money yet, right? But they're going in the negative. They're spending money that they already don't have because they're putting it on a credit card. But then they're going further than that because they're borrowing the money from someone else. Who told you to do this? Like, that is awful. That's horrible.
people say they don't have money to join. I'm like, you don't have money to not join, bro. I made $500 in my first month. Like, you don't have the money to not join. If you are like, you don't have the time or energy to not join. You got to do this. But for me, my mom helped me there, and whatchamacallit, but I didn't have my SIN number, and it was 2 weeks finding my SIN number.
So y'all are clearly really good at making financial decisions. If you are over the limit on two credit cards and you don't have any money in your bank account, what are you doing? And they say like this is an investment. The first rule of investing is don't invest more money than you're okay with losing. Yet these girls they're investing money that they don't even have. This is embarrassing. This is very embarrassing. I need to talk to their mothers. Like, oh my God. If you are a mom, a friend, a human in general, and someone asks you to borrow money, always ask what it's for. Always dig deeper. Always have them like sign something that says they're gonna pay you back with like a payment plan or a interest or something. Like, this is crazy.
We were moving at the time, so it was like in a box that was already somewhere else, and all this sort of shit. And I remember messaging Lib every single day, being like, "I'm still joining. Don't forget about me. I'm so ready." Blah 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 blah.
You don't have the money to not join. No, ma'am, that's the point. Oh my God, she's wearing a puka shell necklace. Why is anyone listening to her? Oh my Lord.
Never had that from somebody trying to sign up. I'm like, you guys don't make energy.
I did that. I waited 5 days. I waited 5 days or like 6 days or whatever. I was like, hi, I still love you. I want to join your team. Like, hi. Yeah, it was so bad. But to answer your actual question, obviously, yes, I did get on a boot camp call and speak up for 5 minutes, but the community, like when we say the community is the tea, like it's really the fucking tea. Like, you were welcoming, Claire was welcoming, literally every single person. After I popped in that group chat, I joined April 1st. My birthday was May.
So it sounds like they both were just like obsessed with this girl and wanted to join. And that's it. That is weird. That's weird. Don't do that. Don't do that.
3rd. We had Zoom drinks
for
my birthday with girls I don't even know that wanted to celebrate my birthday with.
Oh my God. Also, this girl got on a call and was like talking about being a market partner before she was even a market partner. So that should right there just show you like how much of a lie all of it is. And we're about to hear about the community, which I'm sure it's going to be so culty. By the way, we're 10 minutes into this call and it's an hour long.
With me. That's the community.
Yeah.
That's what I was welcomed into. The rest was like just me trying to go ham. Like, I was a VIP, so I was ready. I had my experience with the products and I was ready to talk about it. I went live with Liv. Like, I feel like my experience is not really like a lot of other people's because I was just like ready. Like,
I wonder why. I wonder why they were so nice to you. It's as if you are making them money and they want to keep you happy so that you'll keep making them money. Imagine that.
I wasn't really scared. Like, I just went and did it.
Sometimes you have to, like, people can get to that point. They just don't allow themselves to get to that point because they think it's going to be scary. Mm-hmm. I can't speak for everyone in Monat's experience. Like, I can't, and neither of you, but we can speak on the team and saying, like, this is your experience when you get into our team. We are welcoming. We're not the, like, catty, bitchy girls that are just in it for money. Most of us, like, just really, truly to God, enjoy this company. I'll be really honest. Like, I would like to continue to post about these products and talk about these products. And if I wasn't being paid, if there was no program, I would still be like, guys, go get these products. I like, this is insane. But there is a program, so that's awesome, and that's all it is. And I think that you just understood the task at hand.
Yeah.
Take products that I'm already using, talk about said products. You don't have to sell anything. You're not cold message. It's none of that. It's literally just take products that I love, talk about them.
Like, the assignment. Like, she knew the assignment.
Assignment, guys. That's all it is. Y'all over, and that's
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't be using the products and spending that much on them if there wasn't a program, if it wasn't about recruiting people. You would not be doing that because those products are overpriced garbage. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That actually brings up an awesome point, because a lot of people overthink the assignment as soon as they get in, and that's actually the biggest struggle that a lot of people face when they join Monat. It's just that they're like, oh, like, I have to do all this, or I have to do that, or they see everybody doing Monat and they see everybody's chapter 12 and they think they gotta be that. I'm like, whoa, we all started somewhere. Like, we all were like a little weird, like adding the wrong colors, wrong filters to our like out the gate.
Why are they acting like it's not 80% recruiting?
It was ugly. If you followed me in 2018, my was ugly. Yeah. I was talking weird. I was hesitating. I was scared. But I was like, I got a good product on my hands and I got a great opportunity on my hands, so I'm going to talk about it. And that's the difference, is that when somebody overthinks it, you're going to take longer to see results, rather than just understanding how simple this is. Yeah, people, whether you like it or not, are going to question you out of the gate. Whether you start an Instagram and suddenly want to be an influencer, or you join a network marketing company, or you start your small business, people are going to look at you and go, all right, bet, like, okay, who do you think you are? Other people who are not assholes are going to look at you and be like, oh, you run with it, go for it. I didn't have a lot of those people. I had more the other side of it.
I had most of the good ones, honestly. I did. I was really lucky, and I honestly attribute it to just like the naive confidence that I had in the beginning. Yeah. Like, get on my story and just like talk about it and talk like I knew my and then just like learned as I went. Like, I had maybe 2 people like message me, like, sincerely, like, questioning my life, and I was just like, I'm good, thanks.
You guys would not understand my DMs when I first joined this company. The girls that I went to high school with, minus my, like, obviously best friend, not kind about it. None of them still follow me, so cheers. But, like, literally, I lost probably everybody I've ever known as a follower. Like, the 600 followers that I started with probably do not follow me anymore. I'll be really honest. And every single one of them messaged me telling me, get the out. You just joined a scam. Don't you dare talk about this. Like, that was it was in my DMs. I'm like, y'all clearly don't get it. Like, and I'm not going to let you keep me from this opportunity any longer, because I knew I was going to get this. Like, that was what was holding me back, because I knew that was going to happen. Right.
And that holds a lot of people back.
So many people. You got to just do it. Who gives are they paying your bills? Let them go. They are holding you back from the small business that you want to start. They're going to hold you back from everything. The promotion that you want, the trip you want to go on. They laughed at me when I was on trips for no reason. They laughed at me when I didn't go to university. They laughed at me for all the things. So you're going to get on. First of all, you want those people to unfollow you. That's like what you should want. Your goal in life is to be so yourself that the people that should have never been in your life in the first place unfollow you. Celebrate that. Obviously, it's like challenging to be like, oh my god, people are unfollowing me.
She said she started out with 600 people and that none of those people follow her anymore, and that everyone that she knew from her personal life is like blocked her or doesn't follow her and told her to get out of it, and because it's a scam. Why are you ignoring that red flag? That is the biggest red flag ever. If everyone hates your boyfriend, hates your husband, hates a friend of yours, if everyone warns you about something, you should probably evaluate the situation. Instead of, like, not everyone's a hater. Not everyone who disagrees with you is a hater. Most of the time, especially the people who love you, they're most likely just looking out for you and trying to explain, like, hey, this is not good. You're too close to the situation to see it. So let's take a few 100 steps back and look at it from further away and get you the fudge out of this situation.
The bitches that you went to high school with, you don't want them in your following. Allow them to live their life in their
box, you're gonna be happy, and that's why they're upset. So that's my tea about that. But it's true. That's the biggest thing that holds people back, is the knowledge that, like, when I put myself out there, I'm gonna get.
Okay, that's just lies. Why would anyone make fun of you for going on a trip or going on vacation? Why? That's a lie. And oh, they're gonna make fun of you for getting a promotion? No, they're judging you for joining a pyramid scheme. And you know what? Rightfully so. That's gonna happen. Oh, they're gonna judge you with everything. They don't love you anyways. They're gonna stand in your way no matter what, and you need to get them out of your life. That is so toxic. But that's what MLMs do, so that you live in an echo chamber and so that you don't have anyone around you who will be able to second guess you, stop you, or really just save you from this situation. So that you're surrounded by yes men, and there isn't anyone who could possibly bring up any concerns or try to get you out of it. It's one of the first things they try to do, is put you into an echo chamber and tell you to unfollow, block, or separate yourself from anyone who has anything not positive to say about multi-level marketing companies. Then the way they phrase it, like she just did, they're going to stop you from starting the small business you want to start. No, that's not what they're doing. They're saving you from a cult because you're not starting a small business. You uneducated idiot. Like, this girl is so dumb.
Rained on. Like, people are going to on me. I know it. I'm gonna get roasted. People are gonna be sending my I'm gonna look at my insights and it's gonna be sent to 43 people, and I'm like, and I knew that was gonna happen. And so you gotta get over it. Like, there's no other way to say it. Put your self first. That's like a little bit of a rant, but like, you gotta put yourself first. And that's, I think, what you did, is you just decided, like, it was a clean decision of like, I'm just doing this. Like, that's that. No, 100%. Like, I was excited about it. I immersed myself in the community right from the get-go, and I was obsessed with it. I got obsessed with it. And that's what you have to do. Like, you literally have to put all the naysayers aside, whether you get 2 or you get 2,000. Like, you literally have 4.3K followers right now. You started with 600, and those are all people.
Put yourself first, not the cult that you're in.
People that with you, and they love you. Literally, they love. Now, yeah, that's like, what you want. I like low-key traveled alone for my entire life. I have obviously my best friend and a couple like best friends from dance, but I like something that people like don't really know about me is like, I don't have a lot of like really close friends. I've met all of my close friends through this business. I have like 2 or 3 like phenomenally close friends, and then I met everybody else in this business. And that's that, because I was in a place in my life where everybody around me was doing one thing, and I didn't fit in that box. I didn't want to go to school. But I felt like I had to. I felt like I was missing out. September used to be the worst time of my life because everyone would go to school and I felt like I was missing out. Meanwhile, I wish that I could have told myself, you're going to travel the world. You're going to do what you want to do. You're going to make your money on your own terms.
You don't say. Like, I can see that, girl. Can't imagine people would want to be friends with you. Also, cool, you have 4,000 followers on Instagram. That's great. Guess what? Most of that's your downline or other people within your same MLM or in network marketing in general. It's an echo chamber. It's a cult. That's it.
If you can just get out of wanting to be with these people that you don't even like, stop worrying about it. Be on your own for a second so that you can find your soul tribe. And so that's what this business brought me as well. You're completely right, is that sort of thing. But that's what people kind of don't really know in general, is that like, sometimes you just have to have that transition period of, do you want to keep the 600 people that don't really like you and that you don't really like anyways, that you have to fight for their attention? Or do you want to give all of those people up if it means you can have 4,000 or 10,000? I've built a following of 10,000 people on TikTok in a month, and that's simply because I'm doing what I want to do with my life, and they with that. Rather than, the 400, 600 people that follow you right now. Who gives like, let them go. You know what I mean?
Find your soul tribe? What? Everyone else is doing this one thing. She just said that she doesn't like when people want to do one thing and everyone's doing the same thing. Everyone in this MLM is doing the same thing. You all use the same, like, y'all have your own vernacular. It is crazy. You're doing exactly what you said you didn't want to do.
Yeah.
So it's so
You'll
true.
find new people. You'll find new people. Like, I think I started with 1,200. I'm at like 2.8K right now. And that's
holy that's amazing.
And that's engaged people. Like, those are people that engage with my content.
Yeah.
That support me.
And that's what you want. It's the best feeling in the world to build that. And I think that that's a big struggle for a lot of people. Now, my next question, just to answer this, my TikTok's the same as my Instagram. It's in my bio. A little plug. Very quick. I've not been posting on there, but I'll start again tomorrow. Okay. What has been your biggest struggle in Monat? Now, I want to preface this by saying we don't talk about the nitty gritty enough. And here on Open Call, this is an open space. I want you to get real. I want you to get crazy, and say whatever's on your mind, because people need to know what.
Oh my God. Like, right now, they're talking about social media, like people on social media, but in reality, they're talking about in real life too. Cut off everyone in your life and leave them, and you'll find new people within this cult. That is crazy. That is so crazy. Oh my God.
Struggles you face. Here's the thing. Here's the biggest thing about Monat. People think that if it doesn't happen within the first couple months or in the first year even, then it's not for them. Then it didn't work for them. And everybody has this time limit that they put on Monat. And I want to tell you that that's where you're up. That's the whole point of Open Call, is that's where you're up. Literally all you have to do, the assignment is keep going. And I'm not saying that because I want you to lose money. I'm not saying that because you're on my team and I want you to keep going forever and ever and ever. I want numbers. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you continue, if you just keep posting, if you just keep building, if you just keep talking to people, you will build a multi-million-dollar business with money. It might take 20 years, but it might take 3 years. It might take a couple months. You don't know. And that's the tea about Monat. That's what people are not getting. That's what people cannot fit through their thick skulls. And that is my main goal, is saying, like, I want girls to start joining in university and around with it. Like, yeah, like your first 2 years in the business, maybe you do well, maybe you don't do anything.
That is why you're saying that. That's the only, oh my God. Oh my God. That's the only reason you would ever want anyone to stay in an MLM, is so that you can make money off of them. Oh God. There's a feather on my boobie. That is extremely frustrating. That is very gross and I hate it.
But you will probably build up enough routine and everything that when you're out of school, you will have a really solid income. And then you'll have another 2 years of building that income up to the 5-figure a month mark. That's amazing. And then take another 20 years.
I just got so frustrated that I had to take a break. Now I'm cold, so this is how I'm going to do the rest of the video in this blanket. I guess I could put on a sweatshirt. I guess I should do that, yeah.
2 years and build that up to the 6-figure a month mark. That's amazing. That's what I did. I was 21 and I made good money, but not great money, not really livable money for the first, year, even year and a half. Then it went crazy, then it died, then it went crazy, then it died. That's something that's not talked about in Monat. My check this month was half of my check in February, okay? And the check next month is going to potentially be half of the one that I just got. That's business. That's having a small business, right? And that's the catch. Everybody talks about Monat like they're getting Louis bags every 12 seconds. That's not the reality, and I'm over it. If you're promoting that, that's awesome. But that's a totally different way of doing business. That's not what I want to promote. I want to explain to people that this is running a small business with no overhead. So you can take as long as you want to build a multi-million-dollar business. Why would you not do that? You're turning $0 into
First of all, you know what you could also do? And this, I know this is going to be just so revolutionary. You could get a real effing job. You could get a real job, a stable job, and just have a stable income and pay your bills and work your way up and be good. Less than 1% of people in Monat make 5 figures a month. Are they counting what's after the decimal? Because 5 figures is over $10,000 a month. If you want to make that type of money, get into sales or real estate or something like that. Or, I don't know, any fucking other high-paying industry or position. Work your way up. Stop wanting a quick fix, and don't be lazy and naive, and get a real fucking job. And don't listen to a 21-year-old in a puka shell necklace.
Millions. $0. You're buying products for yourself, absolutely, but you'd be buying those products anyways. You're already buying shampoo, you're already buying skincare, you blow Sephora money like you wouldn't believe. So really, it's $0 into multi-millions. I didn't go to school, I don't have school debt, and I'm gonna be a millionaire. Just because I didn't stop. I didn't stop. That's the T. You can't get into your head of it doesn't work. That is bull. I want to just say I should call this whole series "Money Doesn't Work for You" is bull, but it's too long, so I call it open call. But I'm gonna make that's the T of the series is that it's bull. So
that's not running a small business. That's sales. You literally just described what it's like to be in a commission-based sales position, which is basically all sales. Like, it's not running a small business. That's sales. That's it. That's what you're doing. You're selling product and selling an opportunity. My God. This girl's making less and less and less money. Why would you be listening to her?
the question at hand is what has been your struggle? Really let us into the struggle of it. What's going on?
It's honestly really funny that you asked me this question today because I had a conversation with Mr. Bob Heilig this morning.
Oh,
it's not $0 because you are paying to get started. And it's not multi-million because you're not doing that. Like, who's doing that? You're not. Who wants to work for free for that long? Not me.
So if anyone doesn't know who Bob Heilig is, he is your virtual upline. He is
daddy.
My very favorite podcasters and an incredible network marketing coach. His model of coaching is all about love, serve, grow, which I think is amazing. I never hop on his Clubhouse, but this morning Spirit overtook me and was like, hop on the Clubhouse, raise your hand. And I'm like, okay. So I did. And he was like, what are you guys struggling with? And I was like, look, I'm struggling with helping other people be successful.
Right.
I'm struggling with, I signed up 5 people in the last month or so, and none of them are running the way I did.
Right.
What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? And I'm like, I'm actually doing nothing wrong. I'm giving hi. Thanks, it's my bedroom. Whatever. Living with your parents, here we are. But I'm like, look, what am I doing wrong? And actually, I'm not doing anything wrong because I'm giving people the resources. I'm giving them my time and energy more than they actually need. And it's just not happening. So I would say the biggest struggle is running a successful team because not everyone's going to work the way you work.
No.
And coming to terms with the fact that you don't have control over how everyone else works or who everyone else is or who joins and who doesn't, you have to grapple with that. And
you're signing up the wrong people. That's it. You're signing up the wrong people.
You have to struggle with it. And it's hard. I've cried many a time about this business. I know you have. I know Liv has. I know literally everyone in this business has cried over it because we want it. Because we want it. We know that we're capable of it, but other people just aren't seeing the vision and running with it. So for me, it's like my struggle is how do I cram it in their head to do something, you know? And that's been like the biggest struggle for me. And what you just said about like the making like not so livable money, totally there. I get my food shops and I pay some bills. And that's about it.
Well, you've made crazy checks and you've made lesser checks, and there's ups and downs. It's so funny because like we're in COVID and network marketers have to keep promoting this dream life, and it's like also though we're all in COVID, and like I hope that nobody's pressuring their clients into purchasing during a pandemic. Like slow. Like, numbers are slow. Our bonuses are slow. Like, we're hurting too, you know? No, but you bring up a fantastic point. Something that people don't understand. It's my favorite part, and it's also the part that I cry over on a daily goddamn basis, is leadership in this business. You have to be a leader. And, you know, Hannah, I think you're a natural born leader. I'm a natural born leader. And that's the part that I like the most about this company, is that I'm able to teach people. Issue being is that when you get too involved with other people's success, because you don't understand, guys, when you guys sign up to this company, I picture you as a millionaire. I literally have your vision board in my brain. All I care about, I eat, sleep, and breathe your business. And I have actually had to take 2.5 years to train myself out of that and not get too attached, because y'all don't give a like, you do not care at all. You straight up signed up, you're like, I'm gonna see if I can do this, and I'm out here like, this person's gonna be a millionaire and I'm just so excited for them, and you guys are like I'm kind of busy, like I'm not really vibing this, and I'm like, this person is just gonna do so many amazing things. Like, I just see so much in you guys, and you literally see jack in yourself, and I am not in charge of you seeing the vision for you. That's the thing, is that I have to continue running my business. I was literally signed up like 150 to 200 people. You do not listen to me clearly. You do not get to tell me that Monat works for some people and doesn't for others. That's not what happens. Let me tell you what happens. I get on call after call with these people. I want it so bad for them that I could vomit, literally puke my guts out. I want it so bad for you. And you cannot get out of your head enough and trust me, or trust the business, or trust the process, or keep going. A lot of people, I have my core people who just keep at it month after month.
This is a cult. This is a cult. This is a cult. That's it. This is a cult. This is a cult.
They will not give up, and I just thank God for that, because I know I'm putting $1 million jacket on every single one of those people. But the amount of people that I have lost in this business, I'm literally getting emotional right now thinking about all of the people, not because I've spent time with them, because I know what I pictured their life. I pictured the life that they had for their family. I pictured the life that they could have for everything they wanted, because you have to understand, guys, we get on calls with these people, we talk about their whys, and when they sign up, they want it. They have this strong why of like why they want to do this, whether they want to travel the world, or they want to live whatever life it is, or they want to completely be financially free for their family. Like, there's so many
Dreams. Like, people have dreams, and you're like, I'm gonna get you that. I want you to have that,
and I don't care how long it takes.
right?
I'm for the long run. I'm in it for life. I don't care if it takes us 10 years to get you to this status. We're doing it. And so you lose that when somebody gives up, or worse, somebody like keeps going and is posting kind of, but gives up mentally and is like in and out and saying like, yeah, I want it. It can get like an abusive relationship. I'm going to be really honest with you. I've had relationships in this that become toxic, because I think that this person wants it, and they tell me that they want it, but they don't actually want it at the level that I want it for them. And the biggest struggle is knowing when to let go. I have had to let go of so much. It's heartbreaking. It's literally heartbreaking when you've pictured, it's like picturing a life for yourself.
This is weird. This is really weird. This girl's in a cult. Like, this is a perfect example of them thinking that they have the solution to everyone's problems, and they don't. But then they think that without Monat or whatever MLM, these people, there's no way they're going to be able to achieve any of the things that they want. Girl, you've been doing it for 2.5 years now. Are you a millionaire yet? Like, is it really worth it if you're going to be doing this for 20 years and then you finally make it into the $1 million club after 20 years? Guess what $1 million club means in Monat? It means that you've earned $1 million in commission since you joined the company. Since you joined. Now, you might start noticing that the people who are in the $1 million club are not only the people who are at the very, very top now. There's some people who are, you know, 3 ranks from the top that are in the $1 million club now because they've been in Monat for such a long time. But earning $1 million in a year, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years does not make you a millionaire. This is so sad. This is the type of person that's never going to get out because they are so lost and just brainwashed in general. Like watching this, I need a nap. Like it's 4 p.m. I'm literally going to take like an evening nap after filming this because this is like emotionally and mentally exhausting.
With a partner and having to realize that that person doesn't want it as bad as you want it. And it's literally so heartbreaking. So you want to know the tea of Monat, a lot of it is heartbreak. You're literally going through heartbreak because you don't just get, like, it's not just like you sign up one person and then you're set for life, guys. You sign up one person, you build a dream board for them, you work with them, you mentor them, all that sort of stuff. And then sometimes it just doesn't work out. And that happens time after time after time. And that's what I mean when I say my business has fallen apart 4 times, because I've had really strong lines that I have poured into, and lines being a person, someone's business, someone's organization that I've poured into. We've built something together and they give up mentally. They don't see it long term. And I can't fault them for that because there's been moments where I'm like, dude, this is hard. Like, I feel like giving up, but I've never actually thrown in the towel. I've always come.
Okay, these 2 girls are annoying on like a different level. Like they're both equally annoying, but the one on the bottom keeps doing like this and like saluting. Like, can you stop? Please? Like, what is this? What are you doing? You look like an idiot. Her parents literally one of her parents literally came into her bedroom and was like, can you keep it down? And she was like, it's my room. Calm down, girl. You live with your parents. You're clearly not doing that well in Monat. Also, the cult member on the top part of the screen just said that this is like an abusive relationship or a toxic relationship. Imagine being like this self-aware without being this self-aware, without actually getting it. Like, girl, the abusive relationship is Monat. It's because you're in Monat, and it's not okay.
Back, refocus, because I just know that it's going to happen long term. But having that vision for yourself, and what I've realized, and I think you have as well now, is that like you just can't do it for other people, right? Like you can't, right. And you have on business first, and that's where it gets really, that's what has healed me from that, because I've gone through so much. I want to literally call it heartbreak. Like when you lose a business partner, that's heartbreaking. That's really,
and it's even worse when they're friends too.
When they're friends, I know.
Yeah.
And it's because you've done anything. It's not because the company's not sustainable. It's not because they couldn't have been successful. It's because they had an expectation for when and how they should have been successful, and they didn't hit it, and therefore they went ahead and blamed other things. Right. They said it was something other than themselves, and it's just them giving up. And again, I don't think they're bad people for giving up. I don't.
You know where that doesn't happen? With a real job, or when you actually own your own business. The crazy part is that she is saying every little reason why multi-level marketing companies fail, and why it is, yes, possible, but not probable, meaning there is not a high probability that you will be successful in network marketing, and why it's not sustainable. Like, she's saying all these things, but then also like trying to pitch it to you. It's so sad because this is the type of person who will like never get out of it.
I don't blame them, because I know what I've been through. That actually has been a plague in my business building as well. I haven't built for a little second because I'm like, I would now, sounds so bad, but like, I don't expect anyone to have the thick skin that I've had to build my business to the point where I'm at. So how could I possibly, like, do I want this life for other people? Absolutely. But do I think that the resilience to keep going? Not that I've seen. Not a lot of people, honestly. I believe in everybody, but I don't know if anyone has the resilience that it takes to keep going and believe in it more than all of your friends, more than your family, sometimes more than a partner, more than Instagram, more than everything. That's so hard. And so all you can do is a mentor, and it's so because our job is literally to believe in you for you, but at some point in time, that responsibility has to transfer. And that transfer of responsibility sometimes doesn't happen, and that's where it breaks. And it's the most thing ever. And some girls will, it's because I was going through last year this time, a breakup in life, breakup in business, all at the same time. And to tell you I was a puddle last year is an understatement, because it's in a lot of ways just as painful. You picture your life with this person, and then you also picture your life with your business partner.
Like, this is so toxic. This is so sad.
Partner, going on trips, traveling the world together, making money from your phones, all of it's going to happen, and that's what gets you through for your own self as well. It's like, I know I'm going to make it with this person.
Right.
That breaks. And all of it.
How many people have been like, that's going to be my AED line?
So many people.
Like,
It's
how that? Like, how all of a sudden they're just like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm not about it. And I'm just like,
please talk to me. Please get on FaceTime with me. But how I've dealt with it, and I feel like you and me have had, I'm glad that we brought this up, because you and me have actually had tons of conversations over this, because we have that same passion. I don't want to say that I've like Josh Richard this, but like I've kind of become the boy. Like, I'm a bit of a boy of an upline, because I can't get attached the way that I have in the past, because it's too painful.
It's not resilience. It's that you're brainwashed. That's all it is. It's not resilient. It's that you're brainwashed.
The way that I've gone about it now is like, you're on your own. I'm your mentor. I am there for you. I answer. I will do whatever it takes, and I will believe in you always. But I don't overcompensate, and I don't I don't give people a crutch the way that I used to, because I have to let them believe in themselves. Because early on, if they don't believe in themselves, then
your job is not to believe in people. Your job is to recruit people, to recruit people, to recruit people, to recruit people, and to sell products.
know it's not going to last long term.
They never would have.
Right. If I'm having to motivate you, if I'm having to keep you going, if you're only posting because I'm reminding you, if you're only because I'm checking in with you,
it's not your business.
No, it's my then. Right. And then I'm not helping you because it's going to break down the road when I expect you to. So I basically just transfer that responsibility a lot sooner. I get them signed up, I get them going, and I'm always there for them. Always, always, always. And I'm constantly inspiring and leading by example. Right. I show up every day, but I can't want it more than you want it. And I want to know that out of the gate, because I'm like basically that big.
You are not business partners. You are coworkers. That is it. That's it. Like, this girl makes Monat sound miserable, which it is. And I kind of love that she's doing this, because she, like, multiple times I've seen clips where she just makes it sound like absolutely miserable. But then it's also sad because she doesn't see that she's doing that. And she doesn't see that, like, okay, this is an issue. Or like, she's saying like, oh my God, this is so horrible and I'm so sad. But then she's like, oh, I just have to keep going. It's like, girl, no. Go get a real job. Get into sales if you're like this head down and grind and like your work ethic is like this great. Go into sales, please. Go make real money.
It's in a relationship now that's like, you want kids or not? You want kids? We're not doing this. I want kids. So let me know. Out the gate.
She's dating for marriage. She's not dating to date. She's dating.
I'm not on Tinder anymore, bro.
Yeah.
I'm looking for marriage potential here. I'm looking for millionaires. I don't want to sign up just anyone. I want to sign up people that want to be millionaires. You want to be a millionaire and you're cool with it taking maybe 10 years, 20 years, and you don't fuck, you're cool to sell shampoo and travel the world, let's go. But if you're out here like, yeah, I want to travel the world, but you don't want to work, and if it doesn't happen in the first month, you're not gonna, if you don't see results, then you're not going to keep going. Or if you see results really quickly and then you're going to give up when it gets really hard, when your business falls apart for the first time, because it will, and for the second time, and for the third time, and for the fourth and the fifth, and you go through pandemics. If you're not cool with all that, I don't want it. I want in sickness and in health, baby. That's what I fucking want. None of this co-parenting down the road divorce.
She's getting a prenup.
I want it in writing, okay? I'm not out here. So that's literally what it is. I'm a boy about it now. Like, I'm really cut and dry because I've been literally heartbroken so many times. The amount of times that I've billed to Liv, I've gotten on the phone with Liv and being like, Liv, this is my person. This is my person. You have no idea who I just signed up. You have no idea. This girl, she's gonna kill it. This girl is the she's a millionaire in the making. I know we're gonna go travel together. We're gonna do the most. And then this girl comes to me. She's like, I'm just, I'm really going through something right now. And do I that's totally fine. That's totally fine. But yeah, it just, I can't do it. Or
Had this
and
I feel like Liv, like, here's the thing. We get trust issues from this business. We get trust issues. That's why you have to be a boy about it. And that's why, like, I'm trying to transition into that as well, of like, I'm gonna be there for you, but like, you gotta do
from here.
Like,
I'm gonna be from here.
I'm gonna be over here in the corner.
I'm watching you. You're awesome. You're the dopest. I message all my girls like off of their stories, and I'm just like, you're the best thing ever. Like, I get so sappy, and I have to like pull myself back. I like delete it. I'm like, don't send that. Don't send that. It's too sappy.
Send it to me.
I'm like, you guys are the fucking dopest. You're so hot. I love you so much. And I'm like, don't send that. Don't send that. It's too much. It's too much. You're too much. Literally, that's me. So yeah, guys, not to go on a total tangent, but I really want the truth about the struggle of this business. Why do some people make it overnight? Why do some people not make it overnight? There's struggles in the meantime. Now, I have a couple more questions for you, Hannah. Sorry to keep you guys so long, but this is a fun one, and I knew it would be fun. So it's going to be longer. That is what it is. What does your daily work schedule look like? Now, this is kind of a rhetorical question because there is no daily work schedule, but like, people always, I saw a TikTok about this. They're like, what do Monat girls do? Like, what is the work? Honestly, it's the running joke in the company too, because we'll see other girls posting shit and we're like, but what are you doing? That like, am I supposed to be doing more? It's like this running thing. We get this thing all the time. They always tell us, show up, do the work.
How? What do I?
For so long, I was like, yeah, agreed, 100%. Show up. I would just reiterate this, and you'll be on calls with people, and people will just keep saying these words, show up, do the work. And I'm like, what the is the work? I don't.
Comment down below, call your dad you're in a cult, if one, you've made it this far, and two, if you also think that these girls really need to grow up and just don't understand the difference between a job and a relationship. Like, these girls need boundaries. They need boundaries. Why is your job this emotional? It took me until I was, 29? To the point in my life where I could just accept the fact, like, hey, my job doesn't have to be like the thing that fulfills me. My friends and my family and my husband and my passions, like, that can be things that fulfill me. I don't need my job to fulfill me. My job can just pay my bills. Like, that's just money. I go there, I do whatever I'm supposed to do, and I get paid. Doesn't have to fulfill me. And like, those blurred lines are really, I believe at least, where we get like so mentally just messed up. With MLMs, your entire life is the MLM. And that's one huge cult aspect of it. So you're like scared to leave because if you leave, you won't have any friends. You won't have, I don't know, any family. You won't have any money, and you won't have any self-worth, because like, that's why they rope in the personal development aspect to it too. And my other question is, we have 20 more minutes of this call. What the hell else are they going to keep going on about?
No, like, I to this moment have no clue. There's no tea behind that. I don't know what it is. So yeah, what do you do for work, Hannah? Tell us.
You tell me, bro. Non-negotiables for me. How about this? Non-negotiables. Get on your story. Just get on your story.
Yeah.
Whether it is talking about a product, talking about business, or literally just like talking about your day or literally anything, like, get on your story, because that's going to make people trust you. That's going to make people know you. Your stories are the key. Content. Yeah. Like, I try to post every day. I have been kind of bad about like actually taking content. So because like while I'm home, I'm just like, I don't know what to wear or what to do or where to go. So, yeah, I mean, it's like non-negotiable is getting on my story. During sales, I met people. I talked to them. I talked to my VIPs. I don't know what the work is. I take it day by day.
That's just it.
People, I build my following. That's a whole other thing. It's like being an influencer and a business owner at the same time.
All in one. Yeah.
So it's really like, okay, what do I need today? Do I need to go try and get a business partner, or do I need to try and go get a VIP, or do I just need to like chill and talk about products on my story? Like you just have to be intuitive. I'm sorry, but like part of Monat is just having common sense. Like I don't know how to say it any other way.
Follow people blindly. A mistake that people make, myself included, for so long is following the already millionaires blindly. Because the thing is that they're millionaires because they did not follow anyone blindly. They made rational, intuitive decisions on the day. Jacqueline Ortega wakes up in the morning, like, what do I need? I need PV and I need a couple VIPs for Dominicans, so that's what we're doing today. And she talks about
So these girls have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea what they're doing. No one else has any idea what they're doing. And yeah, what does show up mean? No one in this company knows what they're doing. And it just shows that like they don't have like a to-do list or, you know, steps for success or anything like that because they don't know what they're doing. No one does.
Right. My thing with business is what I've realized is that it is network marketing. And you'd think, Liz, was that not the first thing that you realized? And I said, absolutely not. It took me 2 years. So no, because I was following people blindly. So no, I did not realize that until just last year, like very at the end of last year. Network marketing. So the marketing portion of it is social media. Market yourself on social media. The networking part is talk to more people, make more friends. Whether that, like, you can't have any I don't know, like agenda. Sorry, you can't have like an agenda when talking to people because that fucks it up. That's like a lot of people will only talk to people because they have an agenda, and you can feel that in their conversations rather than just starting conversations. And I really try to see if I vibe with somebody. Like I really, honest to God, I'm like, I do not know if I really want to work with this person. I just start a conversation to start a conversation. There's so many people coming into my following every single day that I'm just like, let's just have combos with people. That's network marketing. And you know why network marketing is great is because you can use it for everything. If you want to go into real estate down the road, that's awesome. Great. You're going to be able to have this network of people. If you want to start a small business down the road, again, you have this network of people. If you're in law, you want to network. If you're in literally anything, networking is how you get to the top of literally anything. Is just talking, just having the best like Rolodex, as they used to call it back in the day.
You lies. Me, as a theater director, I'm trying to talk to actors and I'm like, why don't you want to like do this business with me? Because then I'm going to get you a job in theater. Like, I'm like, did nobody teach you how to network in your BFA?
Have to network in everything in life. You don't, there's literally.
That's so shitty. So what, she's not gonna, wow. So she's only going to help actors or people at her actual job if they sign up for her pyramid scheme. She should be fired. That's solicitation. She needs to be fired. And also, she's never going to be taken seriously in any professional setting if she's doing that. That's disgusting. That is disgusting.
Nothing in life where you can be successful in it without networking somewhere, somehow. When you want to get a job, you need a friend. That's usually how you get it. I'll be really honest with you. So just networking. So it's network marketing. So you're doing content and all that sort of stuff. Sometimes you will see, and this is like I want to call it like kind of, I'm going to call the bull right now.
see on people's stories.
These girls act like Jacqueline Ortega, one of the top earners in Monat, made all this money because she, I woke up early and I did this and I went live and I showed people what products I was using. First of all, she already had a pretty good following before she joined Monat because she went to the University of Tampa. Also, she's very pretty. If you're pretty, you're going to be able to get more people. Also, she's wealthy. She comes from money. I don't care about this sob story she tells. She came from money. Do you know how expensive the University of Tampa is? It is extremely expensive. She came from money. Also, from what I've heard from a very reliable source, she's a fucking bitch, or was a bitch when she was in college. Who's that reliable source? My husband. He knew her in college, and he said that she is a snobby bitch. And I don't disagree from what I have seen. She has me blocked though. But anyways, yeah, she was already wealthy. She's freaking gorgeous and she's a great saleswoman. She worked in sales and was making a lot of money before joining Monat. So yeah, when you're like that, you're going to get a lot more followers. You're going to be able to, do really that true attraction marketing and, kind of fake it till you make it. And a lot of these girls just want to be friends with her. And that's why they join, because they want to be friends with her. How sad is that? And manipulative too.
Calls. Running calls. I don't know what to say here because I don't think anyone important is gonna watch this far into the fucking live. Anyone like in the business, but this is really
gonna say. What are you gonna say?
Like the calls are. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Like, okay, if you're first starting,
she just said don't follow anyone blindly. Okay, so that means have a purpose. Have an idea of what you're going to say. Have an agenda. When you're in network marketing, there's only one reason you're following anyone or why you're reaching out to anyone. It's because you have a motive. Having an agenda, having a motive, it's the same fucking thing. You are only talking to them because you want to sign them up. That's it. So you're lying.
In the business, definitely get on calls. That's going to help you a lot to like build an understanding.
Yeah.
But there's a point in your business where you have to stop with the calls. Yep. You like, I don't like.
Also, how comment down below if you have ever felt like really hurt by someone because you were talking with them and actually having a good conversation and then they brought up an MLM and you were like, oh, they only saw me as a dollar sign. They were just trying to get me to sign up to join their MLM. I've had that happen and I felt really shitty. Like really shitty. So yeah.
Even running like, hey, FaceTime your girls. Like absolutely get on calls with them, like whatever, but not every day. Like what are you talking about? That's the type of that I used to do. I used to run motivational calls, training calls, this, that, the next thing. I do a training live once a week and it's saved and people can just go on it and it's like I just am rambling. It's mostly for me to get my ideas out. But like girls in this business that will post on their stories that they're running calls every day. That's just, I still to this moment do not know what I was talking about on every single one of those calls. Like I used to book myself with all these calls. That was me, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, that was me trying to revive dead lines. That was me attaching myself to toxic relationships. Those calls were with people that did not want it as badly as I did. I would get on those calls with them, and I would message them before like, hey girlie, let's get on a call. This is going to be amazing. Let's chat. Let's hype up your business. Let's remotivate you. Let's get you going. That was me being like, I believe in you. And they're like, yeah, sure. Like, that sounds good. Like, I really want this business. And the fact that I could not see that they did not want this business is insane to me. So I don't really do that anymore. I don't do one on my team. Obviously, like when my girls that are like in this forever need a one-on-one, I'm like, oh my God, yeah, 100, let's just FaceTime me. But like that's not something you won't see. Like I'm not on like the team calls every night and all this sort of stuff, and a lot of people do post about that. And for me personally, I think that it's I mean, if you find it really, really helpful for you, amazing. But I think that for a lot of people that is a waste of time, and it's this crutch that they lean on so that they don't have to make rational decisions on their own. They think that somebody else can do it better than they can. Babe, I trust you more. You need to trust you more.
My like armpit itches. Ooh, it's because I shaved my armpits today. Comment down below if you shaved your armpits today. Anyways, I kind of agree with her on this one because it's like, why are y'all always on these calls? You are wasting time. As someone who has been in sales for a long time, I used to hate meetings or Zoom calls. And I'd be like, this can be said over an email. Just fucking send me an email. I don't need to be a part of this. Now, if it's like product training or product knowledge, something like that, or like something I actually need to be a part of, okay, great. Sounds good. Okay. We're done. I can't. Guys, I'm not even joking. I do have to like take a break after, so even sometimes in the middle of watching these videos and reacting to them, because it's just so mentally and emotionally taxing to hear these people talk about some of these things, or just how gross they are and just how like manipulative it is and how brainwashed they are. So I'm gonna go take a like 30-minute break, and then I'm gonna come back and watch another video. I really hated it. So let me know if you hated it. And I really don't even have anything else to say. Like, it's just this girl, good God, cognitive dissonance. If you're ever wondering what that actually means, this is it. This is it. If you are struggling in any way right now, mentally, physically, emotionally, anything, you got this. Just take a deep breath. You'll be okay. You'll get through it. And also remember that the only way you can stay spicy, remain spicy, be eternally spicy, there have been studies on it. This is clinically proven. The only way you can stay spicy, and like I said, eternally be spicy, is by subscribing and turning on notifications and actually commenting below too. So I hope you have a great day, night, whatever, whenever you're watching this. And I will see you in my next video, which will most likely be tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, unless today's Friday, because I don't post on Saturdays or Sundays. Either way, stay spicy. I love you. Okay, bye. I gotta go. Bye.